What I want to do on this video is give you some idea of what you can possibly earn using the big hitter method. And what I want to say at the start as well is not to get distracted, because these are just hypothetical figures, because you don't know who you're going to bring into the business, you don't know what they're going to do and so on, but it just gives you a flavour of what the possibilities are. So you can download this spreadsheet underneath this video as well and have a play with some figures yourself if you want to do that. But let me just outline what the details are on this spreadsheet first of all. Okay, so on the left hand column here you have yourself and your power 1 through to 7. On the second column the number of people in each power. On the third column the total monthly cashback earned by the members or the shoppers. So for instance on power 2 here you've got 500 members, and if they each earn £1 back in cashback per month, that's £500 in cashback in total earned by your power 2 members. Then your profit sharing column 4 here, which shows your 12.5% through to powers 1 to 6 and 25% on power 7, and then your monthly team commission as an absolute pound sterling figure. On the right hand side here you've got 4 boxes which you can play around with different figures, and that will then give you your resultant estimated monthly income and estimated annual income. So let's go and give a quick example here. First of all, I'm saying let's go with an analogy that you introduce one person, one big hitter, who brings in 500 people. Now I know that's entirely feasible, I've done that myself, that is bringing in over 500 shoppers personally, but I also know that I'm not what I would class as a true big hitter, so I'm being conservative with these figures here, hopefully. But just go with this as an illustration. So 500 people, and that's 500 people on your power 2. Your power 1, you've just got one person. You've introduced one person, but they've brought in 500 shoppers to EI42. The third box down, I've said here, let's assume that they bring an average of 1.2. This is the people who've been brought in as shoppers, bring an average of 1.2 referrals each. So on your power 3, you now have 600 people. Now the thing to bear in mind here with this 1.2 figure is that most people will do nothing with the EI42. They won't refer friends and family, they won't bring any other people in. But some people will bring in a lot. Some people will bring in just a handful. And so you've got to be careful with how you play with these average figures, but that's why I've gone with 1.2, because you know, some people can bring in a lot of other people, and especially if we teach them the big hitter method as well. And the final box here I've said average monthly cashback earned by each member or each shopper is £1 cashback. And you'll see with these figures you've just brought in one big hitter, and that's all you've done effectively, and your estimated monthly income is £777.27. Not bad for doing, or rather for introducing one big hitter. That works out annually at 9,327. So that's how you can see how this works. Let's assume you bring in 3 big hitters and they bring in 1,000 people each, and we'll be more conservative and say that the average number of people brought in is 0.9. So there we go. On those figures you're looking at an estimated monthly income of around about £2,000 or £24,000 a year. So that's just for introducing 3 big hitters. Okay, so that's how that works. I'll leave you, like I say, download the spreadsheet if you want to play with the figures, but don't get hung up spending too much time playing with the figures, because unless you actually start approaching people and using the methods of the big hitter principle, then you won't get anyone at all, and your figure up here will be 0, and your monthly income will be your £1 that you earn on cashback on your own spending. So that's the emphasis there, to make sure you take action, but have some fun with these figures. If it helps give you that motivation to say, yeah, I can really see there's some big potential in this, yes, I really do want to commit 30 minutes for 30 days and see what I can produce with it, then hopefully that's what this video is showing you to do.